Hi, I'm really excited today because I have a special guest, Michael Huey. Thank you, Michael, for taking time off of your busy schedule. Michael is a graduate of the Ohio State University with multiple degrees in exercise science and sports nutrition. And he is the founder and CEO of He Fluence, which is a wellness coaching company that helps men in health, business, and relationships. And Michael is here to talk to us about two terms that most everyone have never heard of. And they are biohacking and nutrigenomics. So, Michael, what is biohacking and nutrigenomics?
It's a loaded question, Lilianne, but biohacking is a new term to most people. And usually what people think about when they think about biohacking, they think about their computer being hacked or their email being hacked, and then you got to tell all your friends, hey, by the way, right, something negative. So biohacking is really optimizing your body, mind, your performance through different systems. And biology and technology. My dad said it like this: allowing us to take authority over our body and to allow it to form like we did when we were younger. And some of my friends and I, one of my doctor friends came up with it. He said it's the art and science of becoming superhuman. So I kind of like that.
What about you?
So yeah, so that's the big picture of what biohacking truly is.
And then nutrigenomics, I'm guessing something with nutrition and your genes.
Yes, we used to think that we were bound to our DNA. We were bound to whatever our genetic disposition was from our family, that's what we were bound to. We were bound to our DNA. And through this biohacking and nutrigenomics, we are able to affect our gene expression. We're actually able to tap into our DNA and reverse the signs of aging through the genes in our body, reversing them back to function the way they did when we were younger.
Wow, so if I understand this correctly, you're telling me that I could be genetically predisposed to XYZ disease, and through nutrition, those genes would actually not be expressed and I would not.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's a big term when you think about the benefits of what you're looking at when you look at nutrition, because we're taking naturally occurring compounds that have been around for centuries and we're using them in combination to turn back on the body's ability to reverse these genetic issues and problems right at the cellular level, right at our DNA actually.
So you can actually stop disease progression before it manifests.
Yeah, and one of the really cool things about that is that when the National Institute of Aging did a study and showing the effects of how that went about, showing that not only did it decrease and extend life, but it delayed disease. And that's, to me, the most important thing that we have going forward with our health.
Absolutely, and especially healthy life, right? Because who wants to live 90 years spending 20 in the hospital?
Exactly.
Like, not me.
Exactly.
So people nowadays, I feel, are a lot more savvy about their health and what they put into their bodies, and they're more educated. They don't just take anybody's word. People, I would say, skeptical, and sometimes in a good way, but this is at the cutting edge, I see, of new science. So I don't want people to miss out on this because they're skeptical. Where can they go to find valid research that this is actually happening?
Great question. I always came up and was raised on the thinking that if you're not skeptical, you're gullible, right? And so I think that I want you to remember a couple things. Google is a search engine, not a research engine. I don't use Google when it comes to my health. I use Google Scholar, or I use a publication called the National Institute of Health Library for Clinical Science, which is pubmed.gov, so pubmed.gov, and that's where you can educate yourself on these very technologies that we're talking about and their relationships to how they affect our genes and how they literally cause disease.
Perfect. Thank you for that. So www.pubmed.gov. And the last question I wanted to ask you is, how do you see in the future, let's paint this picture 10 years from now, 20 years from now, where do you see this technology leading us?
Perfect. Great way to finish up this conversation, is because I think that we're at the forefront of this massive wave. The Today Show said that this technology that we've came up with literally is going to be, in the next 3 to 5 to 7 years, be a $600 billion industry.
Wow.
600
billion.
How would you like to capture just a bit of that? And I think it will make an impact on society in a massive way, because no longer will people be supplementing their body, they'll be activating their body through these technologies like nutrigenomics.
Not to mention savings on healthcare costs.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Michael, I want to thank you so much again. I hope this information is useful, and that you go ahead and do your own research and take control of your health, your future better health, and create the best possible you that can be out there. Thank you. Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome. Thank you, Lilianne.